Cameras kept rolling, capturing moments so unreal.
Clouds pushing up.
Never seen the sky do that before.
You'll question if they were even real.
It's opening. It's like a door.
You hear that?
Get ready for the most unbelievable videos on the internet.
Yo, what the frick? What the actual frick am I, bro?
This guy was parked at a gas station when he noticed the sky looked way too perfect. He filmed clouds shaped almost too precisely, like someone had sketched neat ocean waves overhead. He couldn't believe what he was seeing. Online, people blamed HAARP experiments. Others pointed out they were likely Kelvin Helmholtz clouds. Rare, short-lived clouds formed when faster wind moves over a denser, colder layer. They usually lasted minutes, which made the timing wild.
What? I'm hired DoorDash and I'll turn around and... Bro, what the frick?
Fire whirl. Have you ever seen ice on fire? This clip from North Dakota showed a small fire whirl spinning across a snow-covered driveway, melting the snow as it danced. It looked supernatural at first glance. Turns out the homeowner had poured gasoline to clear the driveway. Not magic, just chemistry. Still, watching flames twist over snow was wild.
Oh my god, that was amazing.
Hidden plume. This strange footage was believed to be leaked, showing a massive plume of smoke and light shooting into the sky. The uploader insisted it wasn't a movie scene, but something real that was meant to stay hidden. He claimed it came from a testing ground and that nothing about it was natural. People nearby feared radiation exposure and strange symptoms. Still, no confirmation ever surfaced about where it actually happened. Burning burrow. This shocking footage showed cracked highways glowing underneath, smoke rising straight out of the ground. It wasn't CGI. It was Centralia, a near-abandoned town in Columbia County. An underground coal mine fire has been burning there since 1962. What used to be a busy mining community slowly emptied as fumes, sinkholes, and relocation orders pushed people out. By 2020, only a handful remained. The fire never fully stopped. The town just quietly faded around it. River glow.
See it? It's like breathing.
Yeah. No thunder though.
Civilians gathered along the Arkansas River after spotting something strange over Tulsa. Beneath thick cloud cover, a steady, pulsating glow lit up the sky with no clear source. It wasn't lightning, and there was no storm in sight. Witnesses said the light stayed rhythmic and consistent for several minutes. Some joked about intergalactic wars overhead. Others wondered if humanity had messed with the sky a little too much.
It's getting brighter again.
Like it's under the clouds pushing up.
Never seen the sky do that before.
Blazing streak. This clip was posted anonymously with no context whatsoever. It showed a fiery object racing across an open field, setting the grass ablaze as it moved. The speed was unlike anything people had seen before. Some believed it captured a rare natural phenomenon, something never caught on camera until now. Others were convinced it was something else entirely, a supernatural being made of fire. Theories flooded in, but skeptics weren't convinced. They dismissed the clip as nothing more than clever editing. Still, the video remains as an unexplained mystery. Red warning.
Malam hari ini terjadi fenomena alam.
Residents in southern Pandeglang, Indonesia were stunned on December 18th, 2025. When the sky turned deep red. Panic spread fast as people feared this was some kind of apocalyptic warning. Videos flooded social media showing blood-red sky overhead. Many believed the world was about to end. Officials later stepped in, explaining it was a rare but normal atmospheric effect. Still, the explanation didn't calm everyone. The sky looked eerily similar to the upside down from Stranger Things, and that image stuck with people long after the red faded.
Memerah. Seperti ada kebakaran ini.
Fiery fissure. Civilians in a small town in Iceland were alarmed when a massive crack split open the center of town. Smoke rose from within like the earth itself was burning. Some blamed seismic activity. Others dragged HAARP into it, claiming experiments were triggering chaos alongside the auroras. Whatever caused it, that fissure looked unstable and dangerous, like the ground couldn't be trusted anymore. Cloud figure.
Trời ơi, mây gì lạ vậy? Nhìn giống hình Chúa quá.
There were only two ways people interpreted this, and the internet split instantly. Someone uploaded a photo of a bizarre cloud hovering over their house. It looked like a giant robed figure staring down at the neighborhood. Believers were convinced it was Jesus watching over them. Others swore it resembled a grim reaper, calling it a warning sign. Funny how the sky sometimes reflected exactly what people feared most.
Chưa bao giờ thấy cảnh này luôn á.
Light door.
It's opening. It's like a door.
Holy, that's
You hear
just,
that?
wow.
Several residents in Tulsa captured something unreal, a rectangular door of light opening briefly in the sky before flickering shut. It lasted seconds, but it was clear enough to spark chaos online. No official weather statement followed. Theories ranged from a divine portal to Project Bluebeam to advanced holographic tech. Some even whispered about experiments gone wrong. Honestly, it looked staged by the universe itself, but no one really knew.
Wow.
It's humming.
Wait.
Oh, it just closed. It just.
Fiery ring.
Oh my God, that is strange.
Look, oh my God, look up in the sky.
Locals crowded outside when they noticed something up in the sky catching fire. A giant fiery ring floated quietly above the clouds, glowing in a perfect circle. It honestly looked like the clouds themselves were burning from the inside. The fire kept raging in that same circular pattern without spreading or fading. Some people swore this was HAARP messing with the weather again. Others weren't buying that at all, and claimed it looked more like a portal opening up. Either way, nobody could explain why it stayed there so long.
I don't see it.
Frozen swirls. This clip was filmed on the outskirts of Antarctica, and it showed something seriously bizarre. At first, it looked like a tiny black dot on the iceberg, but when the camera zoomed in, those weren't dots at all. It was strange black swirls smeared across the white ice, like someone had spray-painted graffiti in the middle of nowhere. Some said the ice was burning from inside. Others called it a brand new natural phenomenon. No official word ever came out. Color shift.
That's not. Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
It dipped
sideways.
under the clouds there. Did you see it?
Two friends were wandering around at night when they spotted something in the sky. It looked like lightning, but something felt off. The flash shifted from green to red, then started spinning in circles like it was powering up some kind of portal. It didn't behave like normal lightning at all. Some brushed it off as a rare atmospheric phenomenon. Others were convinced aliens had finally shown up. Honestly, it didn't look ordinary.
Aye, and another one just
Can't tell where it's coming from.
too low. That shadow's
Shadow's
all
on.
wrong.
Asphalt rift.
These cracks on the roads were caused by the earthquake.
A guy filmed a massive crack that tore through a road in North Carolina after the ground shook. It split the asphalt clean across, like Thor's hammer had slammed straight into it. The damage looked sudden and violent, leaving drivers stunned.
You can see how big it is. Fairly big crack.
Orb line. A shocked local recorded this and genuinely had no clue what he'd witnessed. A strange glowing line stretched across the night sky, with 3 bright orbs circling one side of it. He even claimed he saw the same thing earlier that morning, a smooth cylindrical object gliding overhead. When it slipped behind a cloud, light flickered from inside the cloud itself. People online said it screamed HARP tech manipulating the atmosphere. If that were true, that's unsettling. Blue pattern. This strange sight was captured near Abisko, Sweden. The uploader wasn't sure if it was natural or something else entirely. An ethereal blue glow lit up the night sky, arranged in a pattern that didn't look random at all. It wasn't your usual aurora shimmer. The internet split fast. Some admired its beauty, others blamed Project Bluebeam. Either way, it didn't look ordinary. Twin eyes. A guy filming in the woods caught something that made people pause the video twice. Instead of one light source in the sky, there were 2 huge orange glowing circles staring down like eyes punched through the day. They weren't flickering like stars. They just hovered there. Some brushed it off as a strange illusion. Others were convinced it was a glitch in the Matrix. Honestly, it looked intimidating. Winged cloud.
That's unreal. It's like it's carved out of light.
Oh, you can see the whole figure.
This odd cloud had people spiraling online. It formed a massive figure with clear wing-like shapes stretching outward. Many were convinced it resembled a divine angel descending from the sky. Some said it came as a blessing. Others believed it carried a warning. Same cloud, completely different meanings.
Head, robe, everything.
It's like it's watching us. Like
2 suns. Strange clips came out of Saudi Arabia with claims that the elites had launched their own sun. In the sky, 2 bright light sources were visible. One was obviously the real sun, but the other looked exactly the same. So people asked, which one was real? Some believed it was a fog light or a reflection, but others weren't buying that at all. They said it was being covered up. The idea was wild. Like some secret plan to control light and darkness. It sounded insane, sure, but once you saw 2 suns in the same sky, it messed with your head just enough to make you wonder.
देखो बड़ा खतरनाक दोनों सूरज दिख रहे हैं, देख लो.
Green Inferno. This bizarre incident unfolded in Texas Tech University in Lubbock. Footage showed neon green flames bursting out of a manhole, the lid rattling violently as fire shot upward like something from a sci-fi movie. It later turned out an underground electrical substation had exploded, sending green and yellow flames through campus lines. Emergency crews responded quickly, and thankfully no one was hurt. Still, it looked like a mad scientist experiment gone wrong. Blue beam. Guys, what does it mean if you see a blue beam in the middle of the sky? In broad daylight. This guy did, and he genuinely didn't know what to think. A sharp streak of blue light cut straight upward, like something had fired into the atmosphere. Some people instantly believed CERN was behind it, claiming portal experiments. Others said it was probably just an optical illusion. Still, hard to say, because it looked pretty intense. Split horizon. People relaxing on boats by the river were stunned when the sky suddenly looked sliced in half. One side was clear and bright blue. The other was cloudy with a pink tint, like sunset had decided to show up early on just one side. It looked surreal, almost edited. Some whispered about Project Bluebeam. Others said it was just atmospheric conditions lining up perfectly. Either way, it didn't look normal. alien stone. Guys, explain this. Since when did massive rocks just float mid-air? A man in the desert filmed a huge boulder hovering above the ground with nothing underneath it. He walked around it, showing there were no wires, no supports, nothing. And yet it stayed suspended like gravity didn't apply. People online started throwing around extraterrestrial theories and secret tech experiments. Because honestly, that rock looked like it broke physics. Red drift. A strange light phenomenon was witnessed over Bogota, Colombia. The light moved between clouds, shifting positions unnaturally. At one point, it even glowed red, like something was burning in the sky. Citizens who filmed it sounded completely speechless. No one could explain its movement pattern. The real question was what they actually saw that night. An alien craft? Or something even more disturbing. Dark ring.
What the f*** is that?
A man driving through Detroit back in 2025 captured something glowing between the clouds. A brilliant light pulsed in the sky, but at its center was what looked like a dark ring, almost like a hole inside the glow. Some viewers immediately called it a UFO. Others joked scientists had finally opened a portal. Whatever it was, that black ring didn't look accidental.
What the f*** is that?
Lava ladder. People around the world were stunned by a short clip showing what looked like lava erupting straight from a concrete sidewalk. A local witness claimed the sudden blast even sent a bush of grass flying into the air. Speculation ran wild. Some believe the strange eruption had something to do with the ladder touching electrical wires. Maybe a freak electrical reaction caused molten material to break through. Others were convinced it was something far more ominous. A warning of seismic activity or something even bigger about to unfold. Ocean orb. A guy standing by the beach froze when he spotted a bright orb hovering over the ocean. It was glowing very brightly and moved with surprising speed without making a sound. Then suddenly, it blinked out of existence like someone flipped a switch. Thankfully, he recorded it, so we know he wasn't imagining things. People debated whether it was some rare electrical phenomenon or a UFO probe checking things out. Skycrack. This clip genuinely shocked people. In the middle of a clear blue day, a man noticed a tiny black spot in the sky. When he zoomed in, it didn't look like a bird or debris. It looked like a crack, like the sky itself was splitting open. There was pure darkness beyond it. If this footage was real, it raised uncomfortable questions about everything we thought we knew about space. Sun twins. Okay, you know those rumors about powerful elites launching an artificial sun into the sky? A plane passenger filmed something that made those rumors feel less crazy. High above the clouds, the actual sun was visible. But lower down, buried in the clouds, there was another perfectly circular light source. It looked like a smaller copy. Some instantly brought up China's artificial sun experiments. Was this connected? Either way, seeing two suns didn't feel comforting.
What is that?
Crimson sunrise.
Never, ever seen anything like this. I've been living here for 6 years.
A California resident captured eerie footage of the sun rising behind the Los Angeles skyline, which was swallowed in thick smoke. The sky glowed deep orange-red, making the city look post-apocalyptic. People online panicked, blaming climate change or calling it a biblical warning. But the clip was filmed during the raging LA fires, when smoke particles filtered the sunlight and tinted everything red. Terrifying to look at, but tragically real.
See how dark it is over here? This is where the fire is, over in there.
Eclipse shadow.
Back up.
This is so cool. What's that?
A local filming the solar eclipse ended up catching something he definitely hadn't expected. As he recorded the sun darkening, a dark shape suddenly zipped across the sky, slipping behind the clouds for just a split second before vanishing. People online jumped straight into speculation mode. Some were convinced it was a UFO, while others argued it looked like a glitch or distortion in the sky itself. A few even suggested it might have been a strange creature passing overhead. Whatever it was, it made the eclipse look even more mysterious than usual.
What is that?
Snow siege. Recent footage from Kamchatka shocked everyone. The region was buried under up to 5 meters of snow, smashing records that had stood for 146 years. Snow reached apartment rooftops, swallowed cars whole, and forced residents to dig tunnels just to step outside. Kids were sliding down snowbanks straight from their windows like it was normal. It looked like a scene from an apocalyptic movie, except it actually happened. Sky tier. In a small town in China, people witnessed something that made no sense. The sky looked like it had been pierced, as if holes were punched through it and bright lights were pouring in from somewhere else. It didn't resemble ordinary clouds or sunlight. Some called it a rare atmospheric trick. Others said it felt like a glitch in the Matrix. Whatever it was, it didn't look natural at all. Plastic snow.
Weirdos.
There had been rumors for years about snow not being real, and this guy decided to test it on camera. He packed a snowball and tried burning it with a lighter. Instead of melting normally, it blackened. He claimed it even smelled like plastic.
Look at that. Smells like plastic.
Instantly, people started saying weather manipulation had gone too far, that artificial snow filled with synthetic material was falling on us. Some called it nonsense. Others weren't so sure.
Probably because our snow is fake, our food is fake, our water's fake.
Black goo. In the deserts of Saudi Arabia, locals found something unsettling. Thick, black liquid bubbling out of the ground. It spread quickly, forming an oily pool that shimmered under the sun. Some said it was crude oil bursting to the surface. Others believed it was something unknown. Maybe toxic. Maybe alive. Whatever it was, it looked unnatural. Like the earth was bleeding darkness. Split snow. A man stepped out for a late-night walk and witnessed something that didn't make sense. The entire scene looked divided in half. On the left side, everything was still. On the right, snow was falling steadily. It was like the sky had drawn an invisible line and decided snow would only fall on one side of the neighborhood. People quickly dragged HAARP into it, claiming weather experiments caused the anomaly. It looked unreal. Blue beam.
That is so creepy.
This strange video resurfaced, sparking all kinds of wild theories. It showed a brilliant blue light illuminating the night sky in the distance. Right at the horizon, the light flickered, almost like an alien beam cutting through the darkness, bathing the clouds in an eerie, deep blue glow. Officials later explained it away as a transformer explosion, but not everyone bought that explanation. Some called it a convenient cover-up, suspecting the government might have been experimenting with something far stranger, possibly even a portal test gone wrong. but let me know your take on this.
Is that like a UFO?
Cloudburst.
Oh no. In the sky? Hard.
Have you ever seen a cloud explode? Someone filmed a massive cloud hovering over a river when it suddenly released a blast of white smoke from one side, like something popped inside it. It didn't look normal. Viewers claimed they'd seen similar clips across the US, saying something felt off. Some blamed cloud seeding operations. Others said it was just condensation and light playing tricks. Still, that burst looked suspicious.
Really hard to see. They're just all clouds too.
LED sun. There had been theories about elites testing an artificial LED sun, and this guy thought he caught proof. While filming a sunset, he zoomed in and noticed a second dimmer sun nearby. It wasn't as bright, but it had a patterned texture, almost like an LED grid. People ran with it instantly. Could it be a trial run of their secret sun experiment? Let me know what you think about this. Midnight Cube. A resident in a small Polish town looked out his window at midnight and froze. Hovering above his building was a massive cube-shaped object, dark with a faint orange glow along its edges. It didn't move like a drone, it just hung there silently. Alien craft? Military tech? Some tried to rationalize it, others couldn't. Because honestly, what normal explanation fits a glowing cube in the sky? Sky roar.
So we all just got woken up to some disturbing sound all through the whole area.
Reports surfaced from Florida where residents recorded a strange, unsettling sound echoing through the air. The audio almost sounded prehistoric, like a distant dinosaur roar. Others compared it to metallic war horns or heavy machinery in the sky. No official explanation came quickly. People online spiraled into apocalypse theories, because when the sky starts making noises, it shouldn't. It's hard not to imagine the worst.
I just called 911 and they said they've gotten like over 50 calls about it.
Blue Shore. A man walking along the beach filmed something beautiful. As he ran his hand through the sand, it glowed bright blue in the dark. The bioluminescent grains lit up with every movement, like tiny stars scattered across the shore. Completely natural, completely mesmerizing. Nature really knows how to put on a show. Bubbling shore. A guy at Winchelsea Beach captured something seriously odd. He filmed the sand beneath shallow water bubbling non-stop, like the shoreline was quietly boiling. It didn't look like normal waves washing in. He said he'd never seen anything like it before. Many viewers believed trapped air beneath the sand was simply escaping with the tide, which honestly made the most sense. Double moon. This clip sent people spiraling because it appeared to show two moons hanging in the night sky. Right away, theories exploded. If they launched a second sun, did they copy the moon too? Some even suggested another planet had drifted dangerously close to Earth. Nothing seemed logical anymore. But in most cases like this, reflections on camera lenses or atmospheric mirages created convincing duplicates. Still, seeing two moons would shake anyone. Cloud trumpet. People rushed outside after hearing these strange trumpet-like sounds echoing through the neighborhood, and what they saw above them left everyone stunned. A massive cloud ring hung in the sky, almost like a giant portal slowly opening overhead. Skeptics brushed it off as a weird cloud pattern, but most people weren't buying that explanation. Some even claimed they saw faint faces forming on the right side of the frame, And honestly, if you look closely, it really did look like that. Maybe it was pareidolia, or maybe the sounds and the circle meant something more. Was this a divine message? Skytrain. There might have been more to our sky than they ever told us. This clip was honestly hard to watch. Lightning flashed, and for a split second, a structure appeared inside the clouds. It looked almost exactly like a train suspended in the sky. It was a full outline. Some called it a glitch in the Matrix. Others swore it was an alien craft hiding in plain sight. Illusion or cover-up. Whatever it was, it looked very real and very intimidating. Crimson Cascade. This clip looked alarming and slightly unsettling. It showed Antarctica seemingly bleeding into the ocean, a massive red waterfall pouring over white ice. The place was known as Blood Falls, and the red liquid had a story behind it. The water had been trapped beneath a glacier for over 2 million years, rich in iron and deprived of oxygen. The second it touched air, it rusted instantly, turning deep red. Nature really ended up being more shocking than fiction. Pink lights. This wasn't some fantasy movie scene. It was recorded in Birmingham on January 6th, 2026, when rare snowfall covered the West Midlands. Residents looked up and saw a mysterious pink glow washing over the sky. Social media exploded. Was it an intense sunset? The Northern Lights? Turns out Birmingham City FC confirmed it came from pink LED grow lights at their stadium. Still, it felt weirdly magical. On fire. Have you ever seen the ground catch fire while someone stood on it? This group of friends experienced exactly that. One of them held a lighter close to the ground, and suddenly, blue flames shot up. It looked unreal, but this wasn't a trick. They were standing on Fire Mountain near Sylhet, Bangladesh. The area had been burning since 1955 after a gas well explosion cracked the ground. Methane seeped out and ignited, creating endless fire vents. Experts believe the underground gas could keep burning for another 250 years. Fallen cloud. Construction workers in Indonesia couldn't believe their eyes when they saw what looked like a cloud falling from the sky. The strange puff of white slowly descended until it touched the ground, eerily out of place. They recorded the bizarre moment as more workers gathered around, completely stunned. Some thought it was a freak weather phenomenon, while others joked it was a piece of the sky that had dropped. Glitched lake. A man staying at his cabin near a lake caught something truly bizarre. The water wasn't acting right. Waves rippled in every direction, some colliding, others stalling mid-motion. It didn't look natural. It looked broken, like the footage itself had glitched, but it hadn't. People were quick to jump in with theories. Some claimed it was a mini earthquake. Others were sure it was a glitch in the Matrix. Proof our reality isn't as stable as we think. Because when even the water starts behaving like corrupted code, something strange is definitely going on. Spiral signal. This viral clip out of Turkey has the internet buzzing. And for good reason. Locals recorded a bizarre light in the night sky, pulsing in an unnatural rhythm. At first it looked like a bright orb. Then things got weirder. The light began to morph, releasing spiraling beams, like it was sending out a coded signal. Many are convinced this was an alien spacecraft, transmitting energy to call its kind. Others pointed to the infamous Project Bluebeam theory, claiming it was a government illusion test. Whatever it was, dozens of residents saw it with their own eyes. Yet no official explanation ever followed.